What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And tonight me sharing to make a Suburban House, the 71st installment of Suburban House. And look at what I thought in the outro. I thought it was 72 for some reason. But here it is, a little bit smaller. I have not done a Suburban House in 4 weeks. So I'm just looking at it right now. Well, there might be 5 by the time you're seeing this. But here it is. I don't really have a whole ton else to say about this, and I don't really have a whole ton of time to say anything else about this. So with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you're going to here for this is a 27 by 22, and the materials we'll be needing to start off are brick blocks, birchwood planks, everyone's favorite, the good old pillar quartz blocks, tripwire hooks, it's a new one, stone buttons, sprucewood planks, sprucewood stairs, birch fence, and I'm actually gonna leave it there because we're gonna start with the garage and we're gonna do something weird. And I noticed I missed the window blocks, but it's fine. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 27 by 22 grid cough. If you made it, you want to count backward diagonally to the right by 1, and going back, you want to place 20 brick blocks. Then go right by 6. And you want to place, I think it's 4. No, 3 rows of birchwood planks on top of that. It's a total of 4 tall. I got that much right. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. It's been a wild day. A little bit crazy. I'm recording this at 9:35, so PM. You want to come back to the front and make sure you're on the inside, obviously, once you've done that. Come to the second brick block back, and you want to bring it right with 5 sideways pillar quartz blocks, and then bring that up with 2 additional I need you to shut up, friend. Texting me isn't particularly something I want to have you do while I'm making a video, although he doesn't know I'm making a video, but it's fine. I'll just mute my phone instead. Why is my volume always all the way up? I'm pretty sure it keeps automatically doing that, and I don't know why. Anyways, on top of, or I guess in front of the top row of sideways pillar quartz blocks, you want to place a row of stone buttons, and in front of the bottom center one, you want to place a tripwire hook. Stone buttons are just for a little extra detail. I think it looks pretty good, although it looks weird like that. Bring the top left hand furthest forward birchwood plank, and you want to bring it right by 6. Down by 2, and then place a brick block on the floor, which you have that, or something like that. It's a rectangle. Cool. You could hypothetically place upside-down slabs in either corner, then you'd have to remove these buttons, which is fine. There's really nothing wrong with that. It may look better that way, you may like it more or less. It really is up to you. Or you could even, I thought about putting them here, but I didn't think that looked very good. And that kind of, some garages have like little windows on the top, which you can go between a couple different garage designs. You could do maybe even a bone block one or something. Just kind of try to keep it consistent, but in an inconsistent way, if that makes sense. Just have a few ways where they'll normally look. Anyways, you want to bring this row of brick and birch back on the right by, we'll just go with 3. It'll make it probably easier, I don't know. Oh yeah, you need a mangrove door, oops, or dark oak, or whatever, should have been a nice material. You want to bring that back brick block, back diagonally to the right by 1. Bring it right with the sprucewood plank, and then 2 brick blocks. I know it's off-centered, it'll work out at the end, I swear. Put a mangrove door on top of the, I almost said brick block, the sprucewood plank, and you want to bring said sprucewood plank forward with 2 planks and then a stair. Bring that whole arrangement left and right by 1. And then bring the 2 sprucewood planks right with a brick block with a birch fence on top. And then bring the sprucewood stair right with a pillar quartz block with another one on top. And they should be facing up and down, just for clarification. Bring that pillar quartz up by 2. With birch fence, sorry. There you go. Just for now, you want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you want to place 6 rows of birchwood planks on top of all the brick. And then place a single, or place, I guess, 4 coming up from the door. We may have to trim off a row, but I don't think so. I believe you can remove, like, basically half your inventory. You literally only want to keep the brick block and the birch planks. So get rid of your pillar quartz block, tripwire hook, stone button, spruce plank, spruce stair, birch fence, and mangrove door. I believe. Yeah. And you want to get out. No, actually, get out black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz blocks. Smooth quartz stairs. Sorry, smooth quartz slabs and smooth quartz stairs. The order doesn't actually matter that much, but I just wanted to do the slabs first. Deep slate brick blocks, deep slate brick slabs, and deep slate brick stairs. And that should ideally give you full inventory. Now, that looks really cursed off-centered. So I guess to make it look a little bit less cursed for the moment, you want to bring the top 3 blocks each left with an additional birch plank. We'll actually worry about doing more with that later. But just so it doesn't look super cursed, we're gonna do that. Actually, let's do the roof here. So on top of this birch fence here, this top birch fence, you want to place a smooth quartz slab. Bring it back with a block, opposite on slab, and then up with a slab. So that means we do have that number right. Take that front slab and bring it left by 3. And go forward 2. And I don't exactly know how to explain this properly, but you want to place a row of smooth quartz slabs up diagonally to the left from this far left row of birchwood planks, and it wants to overhang the front and the back by 1. And you kind of want to do that on the right side, except you're only going to want to place one directly right of this birchwood plank here, or I guess diagonally right up, and then one behind it. If that doesn't make any sense, it'll look like this from an overhead perspective. And then, it's everyone's favorite on a suburban house, the 4 corners. Bring each slab in with a block, then in with an opposite on slab, the outer slabs, up with a slab, in with a block, and then in the middle will be an opposite on slab with a slab on top. And then that'll give you some peaks for your garage roof. Now, we're not going to fill this in, I think I went too far there, if I did, for one reason, and you'll see why later. However, you can actually fill in the little, things here, the triangles. Back one just wants to be birchwood planks, and then the front one, you want to, above the top center birchwood plank, you want to place a black stained glass pane, and then surround the rest in birchwood planks. Because someone wants to see into your attic this time. We're changing it up, but yeah, there you go. Just a little window. You can remove it, you can place whatever you want there. Although I think a little window does look pretty fancy. Now, let's see here. What shall the order of operations be now? Okay. Let's, I guess, do this section since we're here. You want to go left to right or right to left on top of this top row of birch. Doesn't matter. And you want to place a birch plank, 3 black stained glass panes, and a birchwood plank. Copy that row 2 more times. Sorry, I feel like my mic is screwed up. And then place a row of birch on top of that. I mean, I did get it on Amazon for, like, cheap. It's real cheap. I'm honestly surprised it's as good quality as it is. But I've had some issues with static, I think, in the video. I don't know. Someone want to clarify or confirm that. I think I had an issue on the Spirit interior, or I think it was that, where it was a little weird. Or maybe it was Kmart. Never mind, you haven't seen that. Spoilers. So, from the top of this peak, you want to place a smooth quartz stair facing outward, left and right of the top blocks, and then bring them forward by 1. Then go in with an opposite on stair. Up with a stair. In with an opposite on stair. Up with a stair. Then place a block in the middle with a slab on top. And then again, I just fill in that peak right now with birch planks, because no one wants to see into your top attic. It's a very, very big difference. Now, I've done something weird here. It's gonna be completely honest here. I'm actually gonna wait till later to do that step, because I want to clarify a little something with the roof, which is not even the upper roof, it's the lower roof. I don't know why I'm waiting, but you'll see why. I'll explain it why later. Explain it why. But you want to come to the far right side, and you want to come to this brick block here. It's in line with the big section that we just kind of finished up the roof part for, or at least the peak. You wanna, I'm gonna ignore that corner, because you wanna go back diagonally to the right with a brick block, and then bring it right by 13. Like so. Place a row of birchwood planks on top of that row of brick. And then going left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. You want to place 2 birch planks. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass pins. Smooth quartz block. 2 birch planks. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass pins. Smooth quartz block and 2 birch planks. Copy that row one more time. Frick. And then you want to place 3 rows of birchwood planks on top of that. And then going left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. Place 2 birch planks. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass pins. 2 birch planks. Or sorry, smooth quartz block and then 2 birch planks. Oh, oopsies. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass pins. Smooth quartz block and 2 birch planks. Copy that row one more time. I kind of just autopiloted and was like, yes, place a birchwood plank. But no, you're not supposed to do that. But I noticed it instantly only because I realized that it wasn't lining up. Then you want to place a row of birchwood planks on top of that, and I guess we'll wait a second for that roof. Now, something interesting is going to happen here. How do I want to do this? First off, take the bottom brick block and you want to bring it, back by 11. And then you want to bring, just bring all the birch planks back by 11. So I guess bring the entire wall. I was going to do that a different way, but I realized the way that I was going to do it would be stupid. So I'm not going to do it that way. We're almost there. This isn't too bad of a house. So it'll probably be a shorter video than the average suburban house too, which is kind of funny, because those for some reason like to take forever. And then, something interesting you want to do. You want to take the top... Let me double check. I believe it's 4. Yes. The top 4 birch planks, and you want to bring them back with an additional birch plank. So you have this. I don't know if this is just a thing where, or at least as far as what I've seen this a couple of times. Not that much. But, like, there's sometimes a little, like, stick out on the back right. I think it's normal. It could be the back left. Doesn't matter. But I don't know. It's just... I figured I'd add it because it's something interesting. And then I actually added a window here. So what I did was I just brought all of this, left or across the back by 5, and then that would give you room for a window to fit perfectly in here. So obviously if I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the top, I can place your smooth quartz, your black stained glass pans, and your smooth quartz. Obviously it would be stupid to have this as the only window on the back, so figure that out yourself, what you exactly want the window pattern to be. For me, it's whatever, you know, I'm only making these to show you, and if I were to ever make these in a city of mine, I would rearrange the windows to how I would want it, not particularly just like some random number. Which, I mean, in some cases, if I have a window a certain way, then it's gonna stay that way. The only one I can think of is the 70th Suburban house, when Gaming Warehouse did the interior for that. But, yeah. So from this far inner-ish brick block, this one, you want to go towards you diagonally, and I guess technically left, but right from our perspective by 1, and you want to continue going towards that garage side by 7. And then you just want to bring that up with birchwood planks until you're in line with the top there. So I think it's like 3, it's 9, I think? Why do my builds always end up being 10 blocks tall? It's always 9 birch and a brick. At least that was what the next tutorial will probably be. Unless I decided to do another house and troll. Which would not be a half bad idea. I like trolling. And then from that you want to go out diagonally again towards you, and then just go towards the garage by, we'll say 3, and then bring that all up with birch until it's actually 1 block taller, so 10 birch this time. And then the top blocks you want to just extend towards the garage another row, like so. That was kind of confusing or anything else we should have. That looks really weird to me. And we can make it even weirder. You know how we're gonna do that? Me neither. So, we're gonna do something, and the way we're gonna do it, it's not necessarily going to be seen, but it's gonna basically create a box. So come back to the front and you want to come to this section with the 3x3 window. Come to the left side of it and bring it back by an additional row, at least. I guess go all of it. And then you want to bring the bottom block and go back diagonally to the left of the birchwood plank, and then connect left till you hit the smooth quartz slab. Bring that up. Actually, no, don't bring it up yet. You want to bring it back by 11. And then you can connect it right with 5 or whatever it is. It is 5. Now you can bring all of that up by 2. This is what's confusing, because the way that I'm looking at this, I see a 2, but it's because the bottom row is covered. So, let's do more roofs. What I would do for this one is I'd place, again, a row of smooth quartz slabs up diagonally outward from that far left row, and it'll overhang the front and the back by 1, obviously. Like that. Bring those slabs right with the block. Opposite on slabs is all in smooth quartz. Up with the slab, in with the block, in with an opposite on slab, up with the slab, in with a block, in with an opposite on slab, and then up with a stair to end it. We're only doing that so it lines up with this top roof properly, because if we don't have it line up, it'll be stupid and dumb. And then you can also just connect those smooth quartz stairs together just for fun, and also extend it off the back by 1, and actually just do this peak here while we're here. So 1 off the top right here, back 1, then in with an opposite on stair on either side, up with a stair, in with an opposite on stair. You get the gist at this point. Then a block in the middle with a slab on top. That changes every once in a while, and I don't know why. It just does. Now, for the fun part. The big peak. And then we can fill in stuff. And everyone's favorite. And then we're done. Which, that was actually very quick. Not because I made it, I mean, kind of because I made it quick. But you want to, off the front and the back of this big right section, you want to place a, not there, row of opposite on smooth quartz slabs that overhang the right side here by 1. Ignore the entire weird thing that's going on in the back here with that sticky outy thing. It makes it a flat wall in the end. Then bring either of those in with an in with a block, in with an opposite on slab, up with the slab, again all in smooth quartz, in with a block, in with an opposite on slab, up with a slab, in with a block, and then the middle opposite on slab with the slab on top. And then I just go around and find all these peaks and just kind of fill in the wall side in with birch on all of them, because no one wants to see into your attic again. Part, like, can we say 71? Is that a thing we can say? Probably not been that many. First suburban house was, it's funny because I still don't think that's that bad, although I'm slowly improving things. I'm slowly being like, I should change this, or this. I feel like another thing, if you don't like this, you could change this to stone brick or brick, just to give it a little bit more of a pop. Although they need like that stony like texture. I don't even know what it is. It's like bricks and stone bricks mixed almost, but it's like it's not quite brick. It's more of like a terracotta-y color. It's hard to explain, but they're like there's multiple colors I guess in a wall normally. But I think the city texture pack I used changed one of the new blocks into that. And I don't remember which one it was. No, maybe it was the end stone. It was something weird. But, oops, I missed a peek. What you then want to do is you just want to fill in all of your roofs in with the respective deep slate block materials. Now here you're going to want to place a, if you're above the porch at the left side where the garage is, you just want to place an additional birchwood plank at the back there. That's just for placing. And then these two roofs are pretty easy to connect. It's literally just an L shape like that. And then once you get past that, the slab will go back. And then this roof will just be normal, and then the back will obviously be separate because of the dumb section that is genuine, or just straight out flat in the middle. And if you are a little bit confused, if you maybe this is your first or one of your first suburban houses that you have followed of mine, as with the recent ones, you can stick around for a moment when I get up to these two connecting. And this one, there's really nothing to this. It might look like they connect, but they really don't. It's only that row of stairs. Oopsies. The peak just wants to really just connect left to right, and then that'll be end of story. I guess front to back, not left to right. Left to right from my perspective. But yeah, there you go. Pretty simple. And then these two roofs, if you want to just start with the left side of this peak, so that's filled in, and it makes it look a little less daunting. And I guess including the slabs if you want, all the slabs will actually connect. But it's pretty simple. The first thing I'd start with doing is bring each stair in with an additional block, and then just bring it straight right with deep slate brick slabs. And then there's a pattern to this. Behind the last stair and behind every single slab, place a deep slate brick block. Then bring the row of stairs back until it overhangs the back of that deep slate brick row by 1, and then connect that back stair right with slabs. Place a row of blocks behind the slabs and the stair. Then your stairs back 1 past the back of the blocks. Or I guess 1 past the front or back of the blocks. Bring that furthest inward stair right with slabs, because I'd rephrase some stuff. Then place a row of blocks inside of that, and then the slabs will just connect. It's just a T shape there. So yeah, it's really not that bad. I think, like, obviously for me, I could do this without even explaining it or not even, like, thinking about it. It just kind of comes naturally at this point, because I made so many of these darn things. Because you gotta figure, if I've made, let's say 20 houses with this roof, I made each of those houses twice. That's 40 just from these houses. Plus whatever else I may make in a city or whatever. It's just, like, I'm so used to it at this point. I don't know, I just can do it without even, like, thinking. I can just be talking to someone or listening to music or doing whatever and not even think about the peak, and I just connect it. But yeah. Also, it's another funny thing, the fact that I can just make these without like, I didn't look at an image this time. I kind of just built yeah, I think I know what a suburban house looks like enough now, because I usually use some sort of reference. But yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your suburban house, the 72nd installment complete. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.